After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 38. Completed to Collins. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Allen now on first down. He's on the move. He's running with it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Connecting on the slant. And they get this down to the 28. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Running back sent in motion. On first down, Allen. That one's incomplete over the middle. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Back to the air, Allen. Collins there to grab it. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Third and a lone yard coming up. Play action now, Allen. Vacates quickly left side. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Now Randy Bullock to attempt the field goal. The kicker gets it. Oh, looks like he's going to throw it. And they'll bring him down. The fake does not work. The fake field goal does not get it done. This is going to be a turnover on downs. Ball at the 33 for first down. Sending a receiver left. First and 10. Here's Allen. Chased out to his right. Completes this one to Hill. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flag. Palmer coming in motion left. Blitz coming here. Allen has it down close. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes... All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he's going to run for it. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding, offense.
So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Offense staying on the field. This is 4th down. They'll go. Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. They'll come up 1st and 10. Allen setting up to throw. Getting out to his left. He calls his own number again. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing. And
this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the 4th quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That's not going to help in that decision at all.
Looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and
they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Trying again, following the sack. Escapes out to the left. He can run it. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bills is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. I wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. He's back to throw. Escape. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a one-score game.
4th down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far. It's a 54-yard punt that time. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Running right, it's Barkley. And the struggle's seeping into the ground game now as he's held up at the line. They're going to call their final timeout here, just 9 seconds to go. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Back to throw. Flushed out to his left. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale.
It's week 6 of the National Football League, and we'll get a look here at Josh Allen. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Bills and the Jets under the lights on Monday night.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. On play action, Allen sliding out of the pocket. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
This one goes out wide for Barkley. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And the Bills hit a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. They'll run it again with Barkley. Ernest Jones there for the tackle.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. Third down at 6. Here's Allen. Out to his left. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Barkley diving for the end zone, and he'll get... And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 55 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. They keep it with Barkley on first down to about the 40-yard line. This defense for the Jets, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another first and 10 here. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Saquon Barkley running right. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. They do go for it. Here's Allen dancing to his left. And he is going to have the Bills first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game. Second down, here's Barkley again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Saquon Barkley, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So his strong first half continues. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They begin with a run by Barkley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And his big night continues on that last run. The yardage there going to move him over 100 yards now for the ball game. He's got a man complete. And all the way home for a big. And now this offense gets ready to take over the football, 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Flush to his right. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A first down carry for Barkley. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 147 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. They just look like they're having fun out there. Big lead. There's another big play on the big run. I mean, they can't be stopped.
I'm a little bit older than you, as you well know, partner, and you tend to tell me that all the time. But it used to be a big-time song, and the lyric was, "Summertime and the living is easy." Right now, it's football time, and the running is easy for this crew.
Second and goal from the 1. Allen now on the sneak. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Allen taking it himself. And he takes it. Third quarter action. This offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 3rd and 12. To the air, Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the shotgun snap to Allen. That's again complete to Palmer. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. A handoff to Barkley. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for second down. Here's a give to Barkley. What a spin. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Bills are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their 4th quarter lead. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Saquon Barkley.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 3rd down, Barkley shreds the tackle. And a powerful stiff arm. It frees him. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. With 207 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and to big yardage all night long.
So Allen's going to look to throw, escaping the pressure right. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
To throw, it's Allen. On the move to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for the Bills, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year.
It's week 7 of the NFL.
Into the air right away is Allen. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
This guy's proven himself to be one of the best in the NFL. He brings an added dimension to their offense with his ability to read defenses and know when he's able to pull it down and take off and go.
Allen off the play fake. Forced out to his left. Allen, nifty footwork. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Well, I don't want to be a jinx partner, put the whammy on him, but I think we could be looking at all-time day on the ground with the way that he's going. Only a few quarterbacks in this league are capable of a 100-yard game, and he's halfway there just in the first quarter. This is a record-setting pace. Hopefully, he can keep it up, and we can have fun watching it.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. He'll buy some time right. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. He has been elusive in this first half. You see the rushing numbers for him. This defense is going to have to find some way to keep him in the pocket. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Bills are on the board first here this afternoon. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring.
Allen going to throw. Flushed out right. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Bills at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And the offense last week, they certainly have things humming, because if you can run up 40-plus points a game, you certainly take a lot of pressure off of your defense, and you're not going to lose very often.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
Delay of game, offense.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there, because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Allen now looks to throw to Barkley on the check down. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Allen. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 was the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Throwing now is Allen. Rolling to his right. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
Now Allen steps away to his left. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Allen. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And he's been terrific all year running the football. You see the season numbers, up over 500 yards now for the campaign, and that is really an accomplishment for a quarterback. Back to throw. Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, his third touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And the Bills go up by 2 touchdowns.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
The goal was a score just before the break, but I'm not sure that a safety was how they expected to do it. But give the defenders credit. They saw.
On play action, Allen steps away. And going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
A dime look defensively here for the Titans on third. Operating from the gun. Allen being chased out left. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
It's really something special when we see a quarterback top 100 yards.